3 years. Man, where does the time go? It's hard to believe it's been that long. I posted my first video on TikTok December 12th, 2019. And now we're past that in 2022. And honestly, I'm so glad I started doing it because I really love my job. I know I like to complain about it because YouTube is stupid and constantly tries to find ways to fuck with me, and TikTok constantly does that too. But at the end of the day, this is still the job I'd pick. I really like this job, and I really like what I do. And it's truly amazing that I was able to take things that I was passionate about and make a career out of that. And that wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you guys and all your incredible support, honestly. Like, I really can't express enough how much I love my audience. Like, I went into this ready for a lot more hate. And not because I thought like I was putting out crap, but because I thought, one, it's the internet. You know, you have to be ready for hate on the internet, pretty much no matter what site you're on. And two, my subject matter is mythology and religion. There's always going to be people who go nuts when you make videos about that. And of course there are people who do that. I made a mean comments video talking about it. But it's like 99.99999% of the response I get is so overwhelmingly positive and supportive. Ironically, in trying to be ready for negativity, I was not ready for all this positivity that I get from you guys over these past 3 years. It's kind of amazing, honestly. And this last year in particular has definitely been the biggest year for this channel. To put it in perspective for you guys, I started this year, 2022, like Wild and I set a personal goal. We were like, you know what? This year, let's see if we can reach 500,000 subscribers. And throughout this year, we gained over 500,000 subscribers. We started this year with less than 300K. We're coming in on 900K now. It's incredible. Like, I don't know, like, man. This year has been very special for the channel. I put up the 300K special when I put it up, like, was the Every Mythical Inaccuracy in Hercules video. And that was me trying something new, trying an experiment, like, all right, let's see how this does. And boy, did that do well. That is the biggest video on the channel. I think it currently has 6.8 million views. And it led to everyone going, oh, do every inaccuracy in this, 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 and this. And I was like, okay, I'll do more. Most requested was God of War. Did that, and that did very well too. And it led to a whole lot of God of War videos. And yeah, like this year alone, I've put up like a 300K special, a 500K special, a 700K special. It's humbling, honestly, just to know how many of you guys are out there watching and enjoying this stuff. Like, not just watching it, but enjoying it. Like, I have a average 97% like ratio, and that's incredible. Like, I really am really proud of what we've built here, and I'm really thankful and grateful to you guys. And that's why I'm glad, you know, I'm still able to do the live Q&As and like the streams on Wednesdays and stuff, so I can interact with you guys and, you know, on the Discord and everything. But you know what's interesting is this year's also had some difficulties for me, obviously. I got COVID this year. I lost my mom this year. And I just recently got over the flu twice. Like, it's been, yeah, like, this year's had its ups and its downs, but what's amazing is even during those downs, like, when I needed a break because of, you know, COVID and tragedy and stuff, you guys were really supportive. Like, I was worried that, you know, oh man, if I'm going to stop posting for a while, I don't know if the audience will stay, because I try to post so often, and I don't know if they'll, you know, have patience when I stop. But no, you guys were incredibly patient and incredibly nice and incredibly understanding. Like, honestly, when I had COVID and had to take weeks off because, you know, COVID, the channel still gained like 60,000 subscribers during that time. I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is more than I normally gain. Maybe I should just stop posting. No, I didn't do that. But it truly feels great that something like Mythology, which I've loved since I was 4, was able to become like such a positive impact on my life, and I was able to find such a big community for it. And ever since like I was like 11 years old, I wanted to do comedy because like comedy was such a positive impact on my life. I think I've talked about this in a past video, but I was very viciously bullied in middle school, and that was also around the time I discovered YouTube. So I would start going on YouTube when I was at home, like crying. I would go on YouTube and look up comedians, and that would help take my mind off things. It helped me come back from like some very depressing moments in my life, and it led to me going, I want to be that. I want to do that. I want to do comedy. And I was doing stand-up for a while. But when you like my job, like when I was like in 2018 and 2019, like kind of made it harder for me to do stand-up. And then when the pandemic happened, there was no stand-up possible to do. But that led to me pouring more of my, energy and attempts at comedy into this channel, and it really paid off. And honestly, yeah, like a lot of people were commenting stuff like, oh, you're making, my pandemic so much more bearable. Thank you for this channel. I was like, aw, like really, I get such nice, wonderful comments from you people. And it's been a hell of a year. We are so close to getting done with the card game I made that it's actually kind of scary. I'm a little scared. I'm like, oh my god, this is so close to being a reality. Oh, what if people don't like it? What if there's a problem? Like it's just nervousness as it's coming up on you. But yeah, been doing this for 3 years. First video I posted was Zeus Goes to Sex Counseling, and yeah, that video got, I think, about 2 views after I put it up. But since then, yeah, like any video I put up now, typically any short I put up is guaranteed thousands of views on the first day. And I don't know how to describe to you guys how that feels. Like, some people think, it's easy for like a YouTuber to just not care about their audience because they just see them as numbers. But I know there are like some YouTubers who don't think that way, and I don't think that way because I don't think I can ever really get over just how amazing it is. Like, that so many people want to watch what I make, and how many views some of my things get, and how many likes some of my things get. It's just to think about it, like I put a video on YouTube and it gets more views and likes than a sold-out stand-up comedy show at Madison Square Garden. And I'm just like, holy crap! Oh, man. What I'm trying to say is thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the support over these past 3 years. And even if you've only been here for 3 days, thanks for that too. Like, this has been a really amazing 3 years. And even when I went through one of the hardest moments of my entire life, you guys were there and supportive, and you kept watching my stuff. And honestly, like, it's amazing. People say don't read the comments, they'll make you depressed. But a lot of the time, when I'm having a rough time, I'll read the comments to feel better because I get such sweet, wonderful comments most of the time. And every now and then there's some douche, but it's like, okay, bye, douche, back to the 12 other nice people. But yeah, and oh my god, the other stuff that's happened this year. I did an interview with Kiesling Films this year. That was the first interview I did. Oh man, somebody made a little Lego me in a couple of videos this year. As that one guy made a cute little animation of me, Red, and Jake like walking this year. I had an interaction with another YouTuber like Jake W. Like it wasn't a physical interaction, but we did talk like through like comments and through Discord, and he like he talked about me in one of his videos, and like that felt like a huge milestone moment. It just this has been a really good year in a lot of ways. Despite the difficulties of it, it's been a great year. We're so close to like 1 million subscribers. I feel like we're gonna hit it in like 2 months, and my God, that's like what I have already is a dream come true, but that's like a whole nother dream come true. You guys make my dreams come true. And thank you to Wilda, if you watch this, like, that you were the one who told me to start this channel and helped, like, motivate me and guide me through it for a long time. Yeah. I'm pretty happy in a lot of ways. Even though, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes YouTube can be really stressful. Sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes, crunch can be difficult. Every now and then there's burnout. But, the pros highly outweigh the cons, in my opinion. And if you want to be a YouTuber, I'd say go for it. Obviously, don't put all your eggs in that basket right away. When I first started doing this, I was still working a full-time job. So, still have a plan B, like, to pay the bills up until, you build stuff up. But, yeah. I'm happy. Thank you, guys. I don't know how else to say it. Consider this an advance thank you for 900K, because we're only 5K away from that, and yeah. Well, I don't know how to end videos.